Hey boys, welcome back to some more Career 19, my career mode. Gonna be continuing on with the Sheffield Shield action, taking on Victoria once again. We seem to be playing the same teams over and over again, but I don't know, I guess that's the way the schedule has been working. But actually no, we haven't versed Victoria yet, have we? Don't think so. Who did we verse last? I don't know. It confuses me because I like upload one of these Cremo videos and I sort of, look at the video for a second or whatever, get a screenshot, this and that, and I know the team I'm versing, but then I maybe make another couple of videos in the meantime, so I'm like, wait, which team did we verse last? Was that the video upload or was that the video I made? So, the timeline is all... It's all over the shop, It's all over the shop. But regardless, I'm gonna be coming out here, having a bat first on this. It looks like it's a pink ball, so it looks like it's gonna be a day-night first-class game, which is exciting. It's the first, it's the first one of these we're gonna be encountering. So a different sort of experience. Looks like it's getting into the afternoon. Well and truly now. The lights are starting to come on. A few shadows around, but yeah, we'll see how we can go. Jackson Coleman steaming in. We're off to a good start. I mean, this is a very good start for a pink Sheffield Shield game. 3 for 136. You'd be pretty happy with that to start with. Obviously, it's when it hits nighttime, that's where it really starts to zip around, get a bit of movement, get a bit of seam action. Pitch looks good though, so hopefully it's not gonna do a whole heck of a lot. Jimmy Pattinson here steaming in as well. It's a good shot for no run. Just trying to work into the innings. I mean, we've been super consistent. We haven't cracked the ton yet, which that's always the milestone any batter wants to get away. But getting 50s, can't be disappointing. We're doing the job for the team. We are probably. Oh no. It's a good throw from the deep. Oh no, I think he's gone. I sort of eased off the run because I thought it was home easy. It's the throw was an absolute beauty and Humphrey just didn't really stride it out. Maybe my fault, maybe not, but yeah, big wicket to lose this stage of the game. 2 new batsmen at the crease now, myself and Wildermuth. And that's what I was going to say actually, being an all-rounder, I was going to say that we're probably becoming the number one all-rounder, but Wildermuth definitely is he's a quality all-rounder. He's probably, I don't really actually know his sort of stats, as that's a good ball coming across us, but I don't really know his stats in first class cricket. But from the eye test, from watching him play, I'd probably class him as a bowling all-rounder. Wildermuth, he's handy with the bat and he's handy with the ball. He's not out and out speedster. You'd probably say he's a bowling all-rounder and we're probably the batting all-rounder, so it sort of adds balance to this Queensland lineup for sure. I think it's a good handy sort of combination in the middle order here as it's whipped away again. This time we're going to get an easy 2. What is the fielder doing? We're going to push for 3. That is... Jeez, dude. I haven't really talked too much about the game lately. It's more, just getting into our rhythm and going on with the gameplay at hand. But just about the game, like the fielding is atrocious, dude. It's so weird as well. Like, one thing, obviously coming from club cricket, understandably, like the fielding, throwing was very weak. They were very slow to the ball. Coming into first class cricket, Sheffield Shield cricket, that's obviously increased a lot. Players are a lot quicker. They got better arms and everything. But sometimes when you look around the field, just randomly, like, players will have like, their fielding stat will be like 20. It's like the highest is 100, obviously, and most, like, first class cricketers should, I don't know, for a game sense, I don't know, like 70, 80 potentially, and then the best ones be like in the 90s. But you look around the field and a few players have like stats of 20, and it's not even. I'm trying to think of it. There was a player that is. Oh, who was it? I think it was. I can't actually remember, but it was a big name player. I'm pretty sure he was one of like the face scan players. Like he wasn't like a fringe Sheffield Shield player. For some reason, I have a feeling it was George Bailey. I don't think it was Bailey, but it was someone. It was someone like that who was, well known in Australian cricket, and it was just so strange. His fielding stat was like 20, and it's very strange because there's been quite a lot of drop catches that I've hit. I guess it's good because my bowling. Oh jeez! Oh no! Can you believe it? Is that the second time not in this game, but last game the same thing happened. We got caught at slip, I think, off a no ball. James Pattinson. Oh, it's not a big one. I mean, it's big enough, but look at this. I let it go. I thought it was going to swing away, but it comes in, and it hits me right on the freaking elbow, dude. That's got to hurt. Rattles into leg stump. Bails come off, and oh, geez, that is some fortune right there. Honestly, I do feel like I've been very lucky with the bat. I don't know what it is, but I mean, it is the effect of the no balls. For some reason, the AI bowls so many no balls. I guess at the moment I do have the AI difficulty on pro difficulty. I don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming when you put the AI difficulty up, they probably don't bowl as many. But I don't know. For pro difficulty, it's probably too many no balls. I would say. As a batter, I mean, I'll take it, dude. I'm happy. I'm happy they're bowling them because just in Sheffield Shield cricket, we've now been out twice to a no ball in our limited time. Like, what's this? Our fourth match, I think. So yeah, got to be happy with that. And being dropped, like from our bowling, I haven't really. I mean, I haven't got many wickets in first class, but when I've been batting, I've been dropped a number of times. So yeah, the fielding is atrocious. It's real bad. And it's not even so much the drop catches. I don't mind the odd drop catch, like that happens in cricket, but it's more the fact that probably more lately I've noticed it. The fielders seem to run over the top of the ball more than I noticed at the start. I don't know if it was from a patch that they released, they sort of screwed it up, but yeah, the fielders run over the top of the cricket ball like a lot. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It was something that they sort of said that was better. I played the game like enough now. I've played like a fair few sort of higher up matches with the Steve Smith career mode and now my player career mode and all that. And I've got to say, the fielding, it's just the same as last game. It's honestly just as bad as the last game. I can't tell a difference really. I don't think there is one at all. I don't know. I guess give me your guys' opinion on the fielding. Do you reckon it's any better than the last game? I don't see it. I don't think it is. I wouldn't say it's worse, but it's a bit, yeah. It's probably bordering on being worse, but yeah. Regardless, I still think the game is very good. The one thing also I haven't really talked about because I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it, and it might only be for like when you get international selection, but I thought there was like meant to be sponsorships and stuff in the career mode. I'm gonna have to go back and like have a look at like the initial statements because I am positive that one of the initial sort of bits of info we got about the career mode was that there's gonna be sponsorships and story and all that sort of stuff. I have not seen anything of that nature. So yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably more for just international selection, which is fine. I guess we'll find out when we eventually get the call up, but yeah, I don't know. It's a bit weird. It's honestly a bit weird, but actually at the same time, like my Steve Smith career mode, I haven't seen anything about sponsorships in that either. Maybe it's just for like a rookie. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, and I'm not gonna speculate that it's not in there. I gotta go back. Like I said, I gotta go back and see what they actually said about it, because there's not really any story as well. Again, that might only just be for internationals and sort of the Ashes. But, you know, it's sort of a bit... It is honestly a bit of a letdown. Sort of the way career mode was talked up. I don't think they really sort of... It didn't meet sort of my expectations for what it was going to be in the game. It's very similar to the last game. I do really like the perk system and, you know, a couple other things, but yeah, a few of those other things that they were really sort of emphasizing, I haven't even seen, and whether or not they're actually any good in the first place. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look at what was said about that, but. Yeah, that's just a little bit of game talk as we're going very nicely. It's getting into the night session here. Pattinson has got the ball in hand still. It's a good time to bat. In terms that we weathered the storm and the ball is now 50 odd overs old, so it's not gonna be hooping around even in the nighttime period, you would hope, as we try to come down the track again there. A little bit adventurous, but, you know, there was space there. I was trying to get it through as I move on to 47 off 59. John Holland coming back into the attack here. Beautiful shot. That could bring up the 50. Probably at least get 2. Gonna push for 3, actually. That should be a comfortable 3, and here we go. That's another 50. As no, we're gonna get 4. I don't know what the fielder was doing out there. He must have like flicked it back because he took forever to pick it up, and I accidentally skipped over the freaking celebration. I was trying to mash buttons, but yeah, 51 off 60, another 50, dude. We're just racking them up. It's just quality batting. I'm honestly pretty impressed with how consistent we have been, and you know, I'll say it again. Say it pretty much every innings now. It's a great chance to really press on and turn this one into a big one. Obviously, this match is a little bit more tricky due to the fact it's a pink ball match and it's going to be nighttime pretty soon. So that definitely plays a factor. We're going to have to sort of, you know, even though, like I said, the ball is older now, you wouldn't expect it to be hooping, but you know, it's gonna juice up a little bit. So we sort of gotta restart, I guess you would say, restart our innings when it gets to that time and go from there, because it is gonna start, you know, getting through. It's gonna start moving off the seam slightly as Pattinson comes back into the attack here. Just it looks like they're using him in sort of short, sharp bursts at the minute, trying to get the best out of him, as it's a good shot just into the gap. Gonna look for probably an easy 2 there. But yeah, just gotta restart the innings probably. Treat it like we're just new to the crease and just try to work it around and get off strike. Probably getting off strike, getting Wildermyth on strike is probably number 1 priority when it gets gets nice and dark and starts being a little tricky to score. You know, put it on our teammates to weather the storm. We move into the 60s, so yeah, we're pushing for that 100 for sure. 60 off 70, beautiful stuff. Another great cover drive. That's sort of been our most dominant shot this innings. They've just been, you know, it's good bowling for the type of pitch it is. Probably nothing too short. It's mainly been those good length deliveries. As it there you go. Now it's nighttime. It's very bright, and wouldn't you believe it? Pretty much not the first ball, but very soon into this period, it zips, and it looks like it's not a new ball, is it? It can't be. It looks pretty new. It really took off. And I mean, I guess that's what you should expect. It was, I'm not even annoyed. I'm annoyed that we got out, but I'm not annoyed with the shot or the way we played, because there wasn't much we could do. The left-hander angling across us, we had to play at it, and unfortunately caught the outside edge. It was actually a really nice catch in the slips, a really good catch. So yeah, disappointing once again getting out for a well-worked 60 odd, but we'll eventually crack the ton, dude. We're gonna do it one day for sure. We keep giving ourselves a chance. It's gonna happen for us as we come back into the attack here, or for our first over actually. And Victoria, it's a bad time for them to come in. They're now 4 for 50. So honestly, getting out of that situation, we got bundled out, and sending Victoria in with this nighttime session, it's honestly probably a very good thing to happen. Seb Gotch is going along nicely, and Mackenzie Harvey is the new man to the crease. So a couple of young guns, and it looks like they did weather the storm last night, and they're going to come back for the day's play here. Seb Gotch continuing on with 31 off 43. Very, very handy. Very handy innings when they're 4 for 66. So this is going to be, our tough little slog. We're none for 8 into our 4th over here. Hopefully we can just jag a wicket early in the day, or in the afternoon, I guess you would say, and sort of set us up for this day 2, as that is a ripping ball. It's missed everything somehow. I don't know how, but that is going to do it for this little part in this match. We will come back for the remainder in the next episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.